12D to the 3D. You're needed here, family. I love you all very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Namaste. Sending love for me out to you all over the world, okay? As I want everybody happy and living their best life. So just wanted to say that I love you all very much. If no one's told you they love you today, Virgo, you need to know that you are loved by me, okay? And by the way, for those of you that were wondering what was going on, Lucy Lou is fine. Don't you ever do that again. You got me worried. Okay, so don't do that. Anyways, she's fine, everyone. Okay. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Wynette. Hey, Victoria. Hey, LaDonna. Hey, sweethearts. All our Earth Angel members are coming in slowly, and our Earth Angels. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. All right. So today is the 29th of May. Do you believe that? Happy Thursday to everyone. We've got 2 more days left in this month, and then it's June. And June is going to be a fabulous month for those of you that have put your creative juices to work. And I feel here a lot of you may be doing something that was one of your wishes a long time ago, but maybe they didn't have the technology and everything that they have now back then. And now your dream can come true for you. So yeah, I mean, it's like something completely new for you, but you're passionate about it and you love it. And I think you're going to start getting things going if you haven't already. So that's really, really good. I'm also seeing here, Virgo, that you don't want confrontation. You don't want conflict. Now, if somebody wants to come towards you and apologize, I think you'll just, say, okay, whatever. But, that doesn't give anybody the green light to full on have a connection with you again, right? It's just like making peace and moving on. Things are looking really good for the majority of my Virgos. I mean, you're really striving really, really high. So before I get into everything else, for those of you that are new, I'm Julia. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. This is Virgo Nation 1111. And it is a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement, so these messages will also be for you. Everything that you need is down below in the description box. Show your girls some love. Go subscribe over to Higher Realms Music. You guys need it for healing, for meditation, to reach your highest self. I did put just a really relaxing vibe one today. And there's 2 more coming up. They're Reiki music. One is to destroy any kind of blockages that you may be having. And the other one is also Reiki music, but it has to do with self-love and heart awareness healing. Okay? So you can expect those over there today. I put music up every single day for that channel. Okay? Just so I can get you guys all feeling good and healing and get you top notch. If you're looking for a live tarot card reading from my psychics or tarot card readers, use the promo code Virgo Nation, whether you're a Virgo or not. Call the toll-free number and you're guaranteed to have your reading discounted every single time. To become a member of the channel, because a lot of people still ask me, the join button is there, or you can follow the link in the description box. It's $2.99 a month. We do 4 lives for members, where I give each member in the live a reading. Also, if you want a reading done by me, either live or by video, you can get that through www.heartpassiontarot.com. Go to products and tarot card readings, okay? And with that being said, family, let's continue. Hey, Alexander, Angela, Georgie. Hello. Welcome in the house. I feel a lot of you are just going, you know what, love is just too complicated. It's just so much easier when I'm solo. I hear like a group of you saying that. The other group is like, no, I want to meet my soulmate. I want to meet the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Okay, so work on you. Get your stuff together here. And don't go chasing anybody or trying to control a situation and get somebody to fall in love with you or anything like that. Let things just flow, okay? Because the majority of times when you go chasing after something, doesn't land up really being what's right for you, okay? I think they know better. So, just leave everything to the mystery, the consequence, destiny, like that, right? Right. All right, family, let's get into your reading. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Look at this lighting. What is going on the screen? It's just like, whoa, okay. Not on the phone, but on my computer screen. It's just like my eye just went there. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. I call upon our whole angelic team, our ancestors and our ascended masters to come join us today, May 29th, Thursday. I was thinking it was Wednesday today. To come into this reading for Virgo or anybody that has stronger Virgo placement for their highest good. And we thank you in advance for being with us today in this safe, sacred space where we welcome your advice, your healing, your guidance, and your protection. And we ask that you give us one card today of the highest significance for Virgo. Hey, Phyllis. Hello. One card for Virgo, please, of the highest significance. If you're new to the channel, let us know so we can welcome you in. For Virgo, please. One message for Virgo, the highest importance for today, Thursday, May 29th. Oh, okay. Well, we had this yesterday, so they're letting you know that if you haven't gotten rid of, I'm going to take another card, but this popped out. So they're saying if you haven't gotten rid of what you need to get rid of, that was toxic, they're going to make sure that they burn that away. Not literally, but you know what I mean. So if you start seeing people just kind of disappear out of your life, don't call, don't message, it's because they're not supposed to be on your path, right? They're not supposed to be part of your future. Hey, Spirit Walk. Hey, A Squad. Maria Montes. Hey, sweetheart. All right, here we go. So that's an effect. That is happening right now for Virgo. For Virgo. Two cards. One was past life activation and one is dark angel. One card. Thank you. Here we go. 1111 messages and the numbers. Okay, I don't really have to read that from thing. We all know about the synchronicities, right, and what the numbers mean. So we need to really be paying attention to that because they're trying to convey things to us about changes, about things that need completion, and, what to expect here. Okay. So synchronicities and numbers, even ones that come on your, this is crazy, okay? But I guess they want us to take this because they're falling in the same sequence. And there's a bunch of cards, right? But Dark Angel came out again. Past Life Activation came out again. Master Healing came out again. And Fifth Rave Intellectual Knowledge. So I'm going to say, because it was face up for the second time, it looks like it's Dark Angel. All right, don't freak out. We hear dark and we all go, oh. Okay, number 30. Number 30. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Shadow Cat. Hey, honey. Number 30. All right, so I guess there's something in here for all of us to hear if it's showing up twice. All right, here we go, family. The dark angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then. The divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace, through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and to find your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can choose the darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things may be heading in the wrong direction. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things get tough, assuming it's not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path even when you're not seeing immediate results, because in your heart, you know it's right. This type of trust is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territory, you shall benefit, grow in divine power, and become the amazing being you are destined to be. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings, or dialoguing with your dream images, you can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depth of your suffering. Then you are ready, acknowledge, and the experience will help you grow. As we realize how we have grown through the experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, we masterfully transform our deepest pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishment. We become true spiritual alchemists, releasing light from darkness. As you learn to put more faith in love than in fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find the light even though you need to go through the dark. In this way, you become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel. Then you can show others that it is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness and show them that inner peace is possible, even when they are facing the unpredictable twists and turns of life. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. And in your own time, you will rise again into trust, restored faith, and hope. All will be well. All right, so somebody needed to hear that. Let's read the invocation. I call upon the wisdom of unconditional love that I may be empowered to see the true light within everything and everyone, including that which holds the outward appearance of darkness. I honor the truth that darkness serves a purpose, and I treat it always as an opportunity to strengthen the light. I call upon the light of divine love to ignite the light of my own heart, strengthening it each day. Through divine grace, I am always held in the light. May divine grace shine through me and into the hearts and minds of all beings on earth. So be it. Amen. Gee whiz. Hey. All right. Were you guys listening or were you talking over there? All right. Carmen Karen, 8. Hello, honey. All right, so you here? Everything is going to be A-okay. Just do your healing. Do your healing, get out of fear, and let's get connected with the higher ups up there. They got you, Virgo. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. They're protecting you, they're healing you, they're guiding. Now, if you choose not to hear and you choose not to believe, then that's a whole other different story. There's nothing I can do for you there, right? You got to make that decision. Postcards from Spirit. What do we have? Oh, thank you. That came out. And actually, we have two. And they're telling me to take them both. So, let's go. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked out in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for you for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Okay, somebody needed to hear that because they're feeling all alone, and you're not. Hey, Kenneth. Savage. Hey, sis. All right, second one. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a great feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will soon see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. So it's something that you're planning on doing here. Some kind of plan you're having. So you need to ask yourself, what is the motivation behind that? Right? Is it a good one? I think for the majority of you it is. I'm taking a sip of water. All right. Let's get into the oracle cards now. Let's see what we've got. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo, dear spirit guides. What are the messages for Virgo? I love you, Virgo. I love you, family. Okay. So when it comes to your foundation, your achievements, I see a lot of happiness there. And I see things happening very, very quickly here. Now, okay, I'm forewarning you again. Your happiness, your abundance, you moving forward, you making healthy decisions, you taking good care of yourself, getting your life on the right track. You have somebody who's toxic who wants to return to get together with you and has other motives behind that as well, like passionate ones as well. Okay? So you need to be honest with yourself about this when this comes in here. Okay? And don't fall into the trap because you feel all alone, because you're bored, because you feel discontented, because, you know, whatever. I also have somebody here who's going through some major financial changes here. They got a lot of healing to do. Their heart chakra, their crown chakra, their base chakra. Somebody here is just not moving. They just like they're just trapped in fear here, and they're just in this waiting period here. Now, this could be somebody here. Hold on, let's see what this is about. Ooh, and they need to heal their third eye chakra too. They really are messed up. Somebody wants a new beginning with you, but Virgo, you know. Oh no, not that again. I hear Virgo saying. So somebody's going through heartache and loss over you here. Okay, you were this person's light, and you know, they're suffering in silence. I feel here, Virgo, you are making choices with your life. You're making decisions, really good decisions, and you're taking action. You're making things happen here, Virgo, and the universe is right there with you. Okay. I do feel here, I'm telling you, that that person wants to come back. They feel like you are their destiny, but you're not. No, and they, okay, look, they've got every chakra on the table here that needs healing. If you can, okay. So they're feeling defeated by you. They feel in conflict. I'm sorry this person's coming up. Virgo, you don't, you know, you're not really interested in this. You're going towards your destiny here. You're making a decision here to focus on your material harvest here. You're resting, you're rejuvenating, you know, you're healing, right? And I feel unexpectedly the sun is coming out for you. You will have a victory here. And I see my Virgos, if this is your story, you're staying by yourself. You prefer to have your solitude right now. Because the more you're in solitude, the more you're learning. The more you're in solitude, you're putting, you know, you're putting all your creative talents to use, right? You're creating something. You're trying to create more abundance for yourself. Oh, and you will, because I got prosperity begins, then I've got material and spiritual prosperity, and then I've got recognition and reward, Virgo. Look, you snooze, you lose, right, Virgo? That's... I don't know. I mean, I do know, but you know what I'm saying, right? Okay, so for some of you, there is something that you need to sacrifice and let go of that's not good for you in order for you to fulfill your wishes and for you to have a victory and success. Okay? I feel here like, you know, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation. I don't know. But something's got you, it's very exciting, this new phase that's coming in, okay? Just don't allow yourself to have anybody or any kind of situation putting you in a situation where you're second guessing yourself. You are that emperor, you are that empress, you have that wisdom, you know what you need to do. So don't allow anybody to cast any kind of doubt in your mind, because you're out to have a victory here. All right. I also feel there's going to be changes in your love life. Somebody is coming in for you, somebody who you're meant to be with. You see how the two of them are looking at each other? So I think you know this, and I think you also know that whatever else comes in for you, you're kind of standing your ground. You're keeping the same people blocked. I mean, you're just not allowing them in your energy anymore. Because there's positive movement forward for you. And you know this. You know none of that stuff is good for you. So you're having the strength and the courage and the power to keep moving forward here. You are listening to your intuition. And like I've told you before, there's going to be many, many options. You have to decide and choose wisely here. Your decisions should be based upon your integrity and your spirituality. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stay spiritually strong. Okay. So I feel here something inside of you is ignited here. Okay. I feel you're really, really happy. I feel you have the abundance that you want. You do, well, you will have that firm foundation here. Yes, all that you will have, the recognition, the victory, the abundance, all that kind of stuff. Okay? But there is, oh my, you can't make this up how these cards come out. Okay? Look, this Libra, a lot of you were dealing with a Libra here. Okay? This person's now feeling your loss. See? Libra. The one that was deceptive and envious of you from the start. Even though you were taking care of them and you were loving them, Virgo. This person is dark. Dark, 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 dark. So this person's still like thinking you're going to come begging and running back, and no, you've moved on. You're stepping into new partnerships and new alliances, Virgo. People that really match your energy, people that you can relate to. All right, here we go. Use this deck for Virgo. And that's for Virgo. For Virgo. You know, I think, I have to say this now because we're together. I think this person's energy keeps coming up to let us know how messed up they are now that they're without you, Virgo, and how much regret they're in and all this kind of stuff. And I think you are, it's coming up because you need to hear it, right? Somehow it makes you feel good. Somehow it makes you feel like you've gotten justice in this situation, right? You're not interested. You're not going to take them back. You're nobody's fool here. But just to hear that they're pining or they're regretting and it kind of makes you feel good, right? Let's be honest. And I think that's why it's coming out, because Spirit wants you to know, hey, you know what? This person may have hurt you and took from you and everything else, but you're in such a better place, Virgo, right? And they're not. So take it like that. Candy, hey, sweetheart. Hey, Ace Squad. Hey, sweet Carolina. Hey, Denise. All right, so here we go. So you're off to a new adventure here. I feel here you're just okay with everything, but you know, what you wanted then and what you want now are two different things. You're planting completely brand new ideas, seeds. You're cultivating prosperity. You're cultivating these new ideas. And the things that you are planting in your soul, are actually things that you feel very passionate about. You feel by doing these things for others, it's going to make a difference. And I do see that it does. It does. And it's not just in your immediate circle, right? It's everywhere. So you're going to be stepping into your own power. You're going to be reclaiming your power. You're going to be regaining your confidence after somebody tore it down. And you're going to just be totally awakened to a whole different way of thinking and being based upon your spirituality. I mean, I see you really, really happy. And I not only see you that, but I see you taking really, really good care of yourself as well. And being nurturing and not being so hard on yourself about everything, Virgo. See? Because I think your eyes have been opened to a lot of things here. And you stand in the light of truth, and that's where you dwell. Saying something here about you trusting your intuition, and it could be about, just being that type of person that shares yourself with others that are in need here. And as you do that, at the same time, you're manifesting your dreams without even realizing it. So a breakthrough is here. You're going to exceed all kinds of expectations. You'll be able to finally rise up from all that stuff, right? Those difficulties, those blockages, those challenges that you had before. And then you can just truly be more relaxed and just be able not to be so much in your masculine energy, more balanced here. And allowing yourself to just radiate, right? So you are cultivating prosperity in your life for sure. And you're opening your soul to be grateful and to be in a place of grace. I also feel here that the old you's gone. You've transformed. And with this new way of being, you've increased this energy and this vitality inside of you. Right? You've got all this extra energy and it's good and you're feeling good, feeling much better. See? Because you're now doing what you want to do. You're not allowing people to dictate to you about how your life is supposed to be and what you're supposed to do and what you're doing right and what you're not doing right. And, whatever, Virgo, you know what I'm saying here. You're doing what makes you happy. And you're taking action now. You're no longer sitting there making that list about what needs to be done and then not doing it. No, this time around, Virgo's like, you know what? I'm not going to say the word. I'm going to just do this and let's just see what happens, right? And whatever happens, happens. But I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to do it. And I'm just going to be in the flow while I'm doing it. And whatever the results are. Because you're starting to understand that if you don't do something, right, you may regret it later on. Right? How are you going to know if you never try? So you're being in the flow. I feel too that you have no problem speaking your truth, communicating clearly, freely. If you feel something needs to be said, you're going to say it here. And you're also standing very firm. You're protecting what is yours. You're protecting yourself from negative individuals here. Okay? You're starting to create something, or you have created something. Or for those of you that are retired, you have your nesting egg. You've got it together, and you're standing firm there. You're standing firm, and you're starting to enjoy your life. For others of you, you are building a foundation, because the majority of your life, if you were married before or in certain relationships or whatever, life was just way too chaotic. And it wasn't because of you. I think it was because of who you were affiliated with. So every time you kept trying to build a solid foundation, that foundation would crumble. Because you were not with the right person. You were not on the right path, even though you were trying to create that right path. You understand what I'm saying to you? And this time it's different. You finally learned all the life lessons. You've done your healing. You've already experienced You've got it up in your file cabinet, and you're not going to repeat those situations again, because you know they only end up causing you loss and some type of failure. So you're standing in this very still energy, okay? Knowing your worth, not chasing after anything, not trying to control anything, but sitting in stillness and attracting and pulling in what you want in your life. Big difference. Because now you have self-respect for yourself as well, too. But as you're being still and you know your worth, you're also open to finding love. You are. But in the meanwhile, hey, baby, I'm going to fly free. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have the courage and the strength to keep moving forward, right, Virgo? And I'm going to be listening with my heart. So, wow, you're really going to, a lot of you are going through an ascension, really on this beautiful spiritual journey with the divine. So you're really going to move forth with that connection to the universe here. And I also see my Virgos getting out there and having a lot more fun doing the things that they want to do. And at the same time here, Spirit's going to be talking and walking you through whatever needs to be done. And you know this, right? And you know, you got your receptors out and you're like, okay, I'm listening. Just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. So it's about healing the past and starting fresh now. And believing in what is possible, in the magic that you create, that Spirit creates, but believing in the magic that everything is possible. I think you're also understanding that life doesn't have to be so complicated, right? Life is simple when you know what I mean. Your attitude about it, right? If you're just like in the flow and you're just, doing things without being stressed out about it or putting too much pressure on yourself, you're starting to cherish the very simple things in your life. And I see my Virgo, those simple things you're so grateful for. It's not like, I don't know, a lot of you are right now like, you may have been thinking, oh, I need the fancy car, I need the big house, I need this, I need that. And you're starting to realize, you know what? That's not really bringing me any happiness. It's kind of temporary, right? Yeah, Virgo likes nice things. I'm not saying that you don't, but I'm just saying, it's just like a lot of it is just stuff. And the majority of that stuff is when Virgo is going through something and Virgo wants to get over what they're feeling and just go spend some money, right? We have that. That's one of our things. Not because we really need anything, but it's just like, just to go spend money because, we're upset about something. So you're starting to realize, hey, you know what? I just want to keep my life simple. I want the nice things in life. I want my security. I want my nest egg. I want the people that I love to be okay, right? But, I just like my life being easy, right? I don't want my life all like where I'm stressed out and I've got like 100 million things to do and everybody's tugging on me to do this and to do that, right? I just want to be nice and calm here. So listen, the miracles are going to be blossoming in your life. And you feel it and you sense it and you know that it's coming. And then I feel when that happens, you truly accept what is, right? How special you are to the divine and how the higher realms work, right? Because whatever's coming into your life here is actually helping you to have this brand new beginning, give birth to a new idea. There's going to be a lot of dynamic energy coming into your life, into your soul for this fresh start. You just have to let go. You really have to let go here. And I feel too that you know that you can go beyond somebody's normal expectations, Virgo. You know about this here. And you're not going to allow anything to create any kind of barriers because you know that you are entitled to step into joy and into freedom and enjoy your life. So you're about to make some kind of breakthrough. You're finally, something is coming in here for you where you can finally just dump those 10 of Wands you've been carrying on your back for such a long time. So you definitely are receiving from the angels, and they're telling you to proceed softly. You don't have to rush, but you're definitely closing one door to your life and proceeding into the future. You're walking through that door. You see? You're walking through that door. So that's nice. Hey, Anna. Hey, Mary Lou. Virgo 828. Hey, honey. Alrighty. Let's go to our animal spirit deck. Let's see what's coming out of there. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo Tahiti. Hey, honey. Ooh, truth transcends illusion. It's the first card that popped out with the Dragonfly Spirit card. See, a lot of you are going through this right now. What I've been trying to make you aware of. Truth transcends illusion. Learn from your past. You've experienced this before from someone, and it's reoccurring again now. You know you only got to the end of the month to get rid of this, whatever this is. Look, I know there's other things in play, like emotion, maybe money, maybe whatever, but look, nothing is ever, everything is an experience, right? So look, if you can make this change and go through this transformation, it's saying here that the miracles will be endless for you. Just surrender now and just be patient and wait what's to come. But you have to believe in yourself that it is a lucky time for you, Virgo. It is. See, you're going, but where is it? A lot of you are like, where is it? When is it going to happen? Where is it? I'm getting tired of waiting, and then, from being all positive and everything, then you switch it around. You start thinking all negative. You're confusing the heck out of the divine. It's not here yet. You're somewhere in the in-between. For a lot of you, it's not here yet because you are refusing the call. You are refusing to do what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be co-creating with the divine right now. Because this is how you're going to lay a solid foundation for yourself. And actually be able to take a time out and actually have that recognition and reward that you've been looking for. But you've got to trust the magic, and you've got to start making your dreams real. And that's it. You're not alone in this. You have to know. Start looking at the bigger picture. Why certain people are not around? Why did those situations not work out? What did you learn from them? Were you then prepared to receive what's about to come towards you, or would you have royally messed that up if it came in for you, based upon the company you were keeping? The switch up, the divine detour, is actually leading you to very sweet results in your life. Opportunity. Look, it's really a time for you to heal now and just be at peace and try to enjoy your life and allow all this beautiful energy to come in for you, because, look, Spirit does have a plan for you here. But you got to be smart. You got to be smart. You cannot be living in this illusion here and reliving the same pattern or the same situation over and over again that you've already encountered in the past. Yes, that person that took from you. Yes, that person that betrayed you. Yes. It happened before. It happened recently. Or maybe it's still happening. Wake up, family, wake up. So it's time for you to be wise, and it's about you taking all those tools as a magician and starting to manifest and make things happen. You know, you really do. You got to get over your fear. They want you to open your heart and allow it to shine. You know, you're giving love to a group of people or a person who doesn't even deserve your love. Open up your heart and give to other people that could actually use your leadership. Be in the here and now. And set up healthy boundaries for yourself. It's really a time to collaborate with another, with the divine. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work. Yes, there's a lot of detail in all of this, but you can do it. You can do it. You can have that brand new beginning. You can have a rebirth, claim your own independence here. And you need to know that Spirit is behind you 100% here. You have to act as if you've got all this going on already. And get ready to really roll up your sleeves and go in. But it's that negative talk. Look, you got people that love you and support you. There's people that you love. So, but please get out of your head. It's time to take a leap of faith here. And really start creating the world that you want for yourself. It's really about you knowing your self-worth. A lot of you are creating something from home, okay? Make sure that, you know, you come from a place of grace and gratitude here. And you need to know that you can overcome any kind of fear, any kind of challenges. When you step up to the plate and you're fearless and you're bold and you rip that bandage off and you go, let's go, bring it on. You know, bring it on. You know, you want to bring me an obstacle. You want to bring me a challenge. You want to try to stop me from what I need to do. Bring it on. Come on. You know what I mean? Instead of you shying away from it, it's like, come on, just bring it on. Let's go, you know? And you're standing up. You're standing up here. I see you. You're claiming your own freedom here. And you're really going to start doing things the way you do them. Just be gentle with yourself. Continue to be generous of spirit. I know sometimes you think about that ex that you kicked to the curb because they used you, they lied to you, they manipulated you. And the thing that bothers you the most, I think, Virgo, is that you sit and think about it and you go, geez, how did that happen again? How was I so stupid? You know, and I knew all along and I just didn't do anything about it. And that's what's kicking your butt about this whole situation. And your ego too a little bit, but you know what I mean. You're just like, how was I fooled again? Right? And it really pisses you off. But Spirit is saying, look, you know what? Just be gentle with yourself when it comes to that. And continue to be you. Now you have the knowledge and the wisdom. Now you can really take action and move forward and start bringing those ideas to life. And for some reason, I feel a lot of you are going to be leaving a job or something behind here, okay? Or you're thinking about it. But as you bring those ideas to life, you're making progress slow and steady, And you're just trusting that everything will be okay. And the Spirit is saying, look, the universe will always provide for you here. Just listen to your intuition here. Let Spirit guide you. Okay? Use your money wisely here. Now, for some of you, don't make the stupid mistake of not being happy at your job, leaving your job so you have no income coming in to start something new. Okay, because you'll feel the sting there. So keep your job, start something new, get that something new off the ground where, and then you can decide what you're going to do. Okay, so it's going to be, for a minute there, you're going to be, juggling two things at a time. But just stay strong and just keep going and just keep believing that, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. You're the one who's steering the ship. Don't forget. Right? You're steering the ship. You're maintaining the ship. You don't take care of the ship is going to sink. Right? If you're guiding that ship, guide it the right way towards the things that you want. All right, family? So let's get some lover oracle cards and we'll end the reading, okay? Let's see what wants to come out. What are your messages from here? Hey, Jackie. For Virgo. Hey, Coke. All right, so here we go. Your first card says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And that is so true, Virgo. It is. You are stepping into sacred union, a lot of you. I've seen it in the cards many times. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Once it comes in for you, okay? And reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Ooh, it's your twin flame is saying here. Your passions will ignite. So it's a little bit of a waiting time. I feel somehow this person is slowly making their way to you. And I'm telling you, we kept seeing the Divine Mother, right? With her unconditional love. Finally giving you the love that you truly desire and you deserve. So it's all in the works. It really is. You just have to be positive. Be positive, trust, keep your faith, stay in your meditation, your prayer, vibe high, enjoy life, get your stuff done, be in the flow. Virgo, the list is like this, but hey, you know what? You were doing so much stuff for other people. Make that list now for all the wonderful things that you can do for yourself, to improve yourself, for you to feel better, for you to heal, for you to have more energy, yada, 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 to accomplish your goals. You understand what I'm saying? Make that list and tackle that list, but tackle that list for you this time around, yeah? Because you have a tendency of wanting to make everybody happy and everybody comfortable and everybody to feel secure and everybody to feel loved. And okay, so can you make that list for you? I'm saying it with love now. Make that list for you and check off that list every day. Make sure that all those things on that list are for you. A plus for you. All right, family? So that's what I've got for you today. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. If you've enjoyed the reading, hit that like, leave me a comment later on, and I will see you again tomorrow. Loving kisses to y'all. Y'all be safe for me out there, and God bless y'all. Loving kisses. Bye now.